Hello everyone, Will the Outlaw here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. In 2010, High Moon Studios released the video game Transformers War for Cybertron, and at the time, the game was meant to be part of what was called the Aligned Continuity, and was considered somewhat of a prequel to Transformers Prime, the new animated show at that moment. The designs of the Transformers in the game were very reminiscent of the War Within comic storyline, and those designs and style grew somewhat popular within the fandom, influencing the Cybertron mode designs ever since. Fast forward to today, and the Studio Series line has given the now 14-year-old game new life with modern sensibilities and technology, for better or worse. Looking at the figure itself, and this Optimus Prime is definitely going number 1 in the NFL draft. This guy is a freaking wall of bot chunk, and nothing is moving this thing. I swear, this guy's so chunky he's got his own gravitational pull. Along with his size and width, his details are also very impressive, with the sculpt and paint highlighting some very nice mechanical pieces. I especially like the mid-torso. I think it perfectly melds at the time, modern aesthetic with what we know and love as the classic Optimus Prime, right down to his window chest and grill labs. While the back kibble looks pretty bad in pictures, it looks and feels better in person, and doesn't really get in the way of posing or the bot silhouette. The original design did a good job in incorporating the kibble and making it an important part of Prime's look. The head sculpt is very unique. It nails the exaggerated G1 Prime design, but it seems a little small. However, that may be an optical illusion since the bot's body is so big. I never really played the game, but I was a fan of the designs, and I absolutely love this big linebacker / club bouncer version. He perfectly captures Prime's heroic character and intimidation factor, and despite his bulk and size, this toy is deceptively posable. Ball joint head, shoulders that go up, down, in and out, bicep swivel, 90 elbows, wrist swivel, waist swivel, legs that go forward but not so much back, thigh cut, 90 knees, and feet that go up, down with a pivot. This guy is probably one of the most fun to pose in all of my collection. His weight and chunk really lends itself to some really fun posing. His accessories are also very fun. He comes with, in my opinion, the best axe accessory of any Prime, which comes in 3 pieces. What makes this so great is the fact that there are many options with how you can put this axe together or use. The axe head itself can transform from a single blade to a double blade. His blaster is kind of a weird thing. It can attach to his right arm via an arm swap. The gimmick really works and the blaster looks great. Posing with both accessories is probably the best part of this toy. That being said, unfortunately it can't be held in any other way, and the only place you can put the detached arm is, here. Or you can put it in a plastic bag. Out of sight, out of mind. One cool feature that is now standard on all Primes is a chamber for the Matrix to leadership. Another Prime, another Matrix. Well, at least this is a new look. Nevertheless, it's still a very welcome addition. Transformation is very simple. All the pieces move smoothly and everything fits comfortably in its place. The alt mode we get is what the original game developers call a giant fist on wheels. That is probably the most accurate description of this futuristic truck tank thing you can get. The crazy thing is, despite its futuristic alien look, it's still recognizable as Optimus Prime. The vehicle mode is very much a tale of two halves. The front half is very sleek and futuristic, with all the coloring and details concentrated on the front. I especially like the really clever layered look this thing sports. The back half is a solid blue color that has a very utilitarian look that very much has the feel of a truck. Unfortunately, there is one big, serious flaw. I won't beat a dead horse with this, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I can forgive this one thing based on everything else this figure does right. The accessories can be placed on the vehicle mode no problem. The gun can go up on top to give it a tank look, and this piece of the axe can go up on top of it. Yeah, it doesn't look the best, but the other piece of the handle can go here for what, in my mind, is a grenade launcher. I love playing with this thing and rolling it around like a battering ram through my other figures. No other Prime can do it this well. This is one of the few Primes that looks equally as dangerous and badass as his Megatron counterpart. Megatron is always a war machine, and Prime is always some civilian looking thing, but not this time. Megatron really has his work cut out for him with this big guy. All in all, this is one of the first designs that I really think captures what Transformers are supposed to be like in the original Cybertronian forms. It's big, weighty, and really captures the stoicism of Prime, and I can totally see this guy arriving on Earth and scanning a big rig semi. Bottom line, the War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Studio Series figures are pretty much hit and miss, but if you really want to get one figure from that subline, get Prime here. He's very much worth it. Well, that was my look at Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Optimus Prime. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all soon.
Laters!